Shelby's doing outstanding too. You know, he's come back from the shoulder injury. He's done really, really nice job. He's shown up. I've seen him out there. He's made some plays for us, but still learning.
Okay. Now, if they're here, just basically, how are you handling this week? I mean, you always like to be having interesting practice, like the proverb says, but you've had some really interesting ones this fall, juggling quarterbacks.
Well, you just got to get people healthy, keep them going. You know, that's one of those deals that we, keep them going. It's good that you have Dak and Tyler. They're older guys. They don't need the work that the younger guys need, so it's been really good to have them here because they're working really hard.
Coach Mullen said the fact that Damian had played a couple of games before. I mean, everybody early season's asking why you played a true guy. I said now it shows why you got to have a guy ready. So the stage wasn't too big for him, the Alabama game.
No, it wasn't. He came in. I had a long conversation with him before the game. I said, Damian, do you realize you're one play away from playing? And, he kind of laughed at me. It came to fruition. The joke really came true. I told him, and he handled it really well when he went in. But it's so hard. Some kids can and some kids can't. Mm-hmm. And, you learn about them as they get in the game. They don't understand. They come from high school where they're the best players on the team and they do really well and they don't really have to study. They don't really have to watch film. They kind of show up and know what to do, where here it's not like that. And you better be prepared. You better be mentally know where you're going to throw the ball and where you're going to pull the trigger and know what's going on. And I think that's a big adjustment he's had to make. He's going, holy cow, you're mad at me because I threw the ball a little bit behind him. No joke. If you'd have thrown a little bit in front of him, we would have scored. I mean, it's just a matter of inches. Mm-hmm. And you've got to understand what a priority is. Some kids have it, some kids don't. And, we're learning a lot more about Damian, but we've been very pleased with his progress. Mm-hmm. He just needs to keep going.
How big is it to kind of look at that film and show him, you're going up against the #1 defense in the country, and you put this one right on the money against one of the best defenses. How big is that to kind of teach from that moment?
It gives the kid confidence. But again, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. You did it one time. Come on, dude. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything different, but you got to do it consistently. Do it. And I think that's one thing that's hard for freshmen to learn. Well, I did it. Yeah, you did it one time. We're asking you to do it 100 times. And I think that's the issue that kids don't understand. Well, I did it. You did it one time. One time. Is it a fluke or is it going to keep going? And I think that's the hard part with young kids. They can experience success at an early age, gain a lot of confidence and abuse that confidence, or they can have success and work from that success and get better.
The fact that you're still questionable on two of your veteran guys, does that impact how practice is handled? Because normal practice weeks, you're going to do the game plan practice, and now those guys, maybe you can't get quite as many snaps to Damian as you would normally.
Well, again, we got those guys working. Those older guys have been through the program. They understand the protections. They understand the reads. They understand the routes. So it's, their practice is a little bit different with Damian. Damian, we kind of throw everything at him and make sure that he understands it. So those other ones, they're going through it, taking practice, taking reps, but they're not obviously taking as much as Damian is.
As part of the importance of this game coming in, 2 games left and looking for bowl eligibility your senior year.
Yeah, this is an important game for us. Like you said, we're trying to make a bowl game, so we're going to come out. We came out this week, practice hard, so we're trying to get this victory this weekend. As long as we execute like we should be able to come out on top.
With the quarterback situation, with the way it is, you as running backs have to kind of step it up and kind of take responsibility and some of that load off the quarterbacks?
Yeah, we do. We got to make sure when Damian's in there, we got to make sure that he knows what he's doing. Knows who to read, know who to get the ball to, make sure he take his steps, make sure he read the defense like he should. So with me being a senior, I make sure that everything is pretty much right out there on the field.
How have the skill guys meshed with Damian this week in practice?
Actually, they've been doing pretty good. Receivers, they getting the hang of it with him. They're getting open. He getting good balls to them. He's been throwing the ball pretty well. Just make sure we just hope he carries over to Saturday.
Seems like the last couple of games, you and Robinson have a few issues slipping a little bit. You noticed that too? Has it just been the turf, or?
It's us. We just haven't been playing our feet like we should, and we worked on that Sunday at practice. We worked on using our plant foot more. I was cutting off the wrong foot on some plays, and this week I worked on that a lot, so that won't be happening this weekend.
Park, other than that, it seems like you're kind of getting your step back after kind of healing up from your injury. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you're kind of getting back to normal?
Yeah, I feel like I am. I hadn't been getting treatment lately because I've been feeling pretty good, so that's a plus. So like I said, I feel like I'm back to 100% now. So try to keep it rolling this weekend.
Yeah.